Let's do this, brother.
He already knew. He's like, you just put it in the notes. It's like notes. You're like, a porn type situation, driver. I don't know. Like,
or just extra sausage.
Come
on.
Cut, ... You know what I mean? Winky emoji.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the Chris Rock stand-up?
Chris Rock's stand-up. It was okay.
I agree, unfortunately.
I think it was okay. I think, like, I don't know. I think he went down a list of what are things that you're not supposed to talk about. Top 10 things you're not supposed to talk about / cancel culture subjects. Abortion, race. I mean, obviously, like, all that's... Here's the thing. The bigger comedians are going to cover the bigger topics.
Yeah.
Topics. It feels like it was just not as sincere. It didn't feel like he, like... It felt like he was like, all right, I got to do a joke on abortion.
Yeah, I got to fill this time up except for just Will Smith slapping the shit out of me.
Well, honestly, I think he...
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Because I feel like that was the only part that I actually laughed at when he finally started talking about that towards the end.
I think it would have been better if he would have flipped the set. If he would have started with that and got people laughing, because that's what everybody was waiting for.
That's exactly what we were all waiting for.
Just give them what they're waiting for, get them laughing, and then you hit them with bangers. You just keep it going. You know what I mean? You built the momentum,
right?
But instead he waited to the very end and he like kind of used it as a closer, which makes sense. It makes sense. Like, but I don't know. It was
a good closer.
It was good. It was it was really lame that it was live and he messed up.
Oh yeah, the
emancipation concussion joke.
Yep.
That was a bummer because it definitely like
they would have normally just edited that out.
It fudged it, and he had to really like I watched that part twice, and he had to really go back like several steps to rebuild the joke again.
Yeah, and
because
then by then you knew what was coming.
You knew what was he had already said the word.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Like you had already heard that word. And so your brain already just had it latently in the front of your mind. So it wasn't like he's pulling something where you're like, oh, he was in emancipation. Right. It's like you had already had that revelation at that moment, but the connection to the joke wasn't there. So then when that happened, you were like,
I see what you were saying. That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of it was just pretty, it was just good. It was good. I couldn't do better, but...
Right. I'm not saying I could do better, obviously. That thing was getting hot. Sorry. I don't know if you noticed, but it had the M for Mario.
Yeah, we're both wearing our well, mine's backwards because I'm G status like that.
Hell yeah.
But... we're both wearing our Mario gear. He's still wearing the really uncomfortable shirt, which I'm sure he regrets now. Now that he's sitting down.
I'm just sweating a lot.
Well, yeah.
It is kind of itchy.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about comedy.
Oh.
And how, I don't know, it sounds like both of us pretty much felt the same about Chris Rock's stand-up. Like, it was good. I was just expecting a little bit more laughs, like out loud laughs. Most of it was like, oh, that was clever.
You know, yes, it's hard to find that anymore, though, to be honest.
Dude, I gotta tell you, Krista took me to a show on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I could not stop laughing.
Really?
It was hilarious. Both like openers, because you got the DJ at the Comedy Works who does like soft opener, and then another guy came in from...
I don't even know her.
From the movie... Oh my gosh. From the movie Her... But of course, I can't remember what his name was, but he did really good too.
Joaquin Phoenix?
No, not Joaquin Phoenix. He was like basically an extra with like one speaking role.
Oh,
he totally made fun of, and he was hilarious. And then Steve Rannazzisi came on, and a lot of you are probably like, who the hell is Steve Rannazzisi? I'll definitely show him so you know who I'm talking about, but most of you are probably going to know him as Kevin from The League.
Oh, yeah.
Are there going to be any adverse side effects for me?
No, just boners.
I can live with that. You know I'm going to put this on my penis, right?
I was almost certain of it.
And, damn. He just had me laughing the whole time. It was so freaking funny. I think it was a lot more relatable to me, though.
Yeah?
Because a lot of it was, like, parent jokes. Like, at one point he's talking about his kid that's in 8th grade. He's like, my both my kids are just like total opposites. One is like an angel, one's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's not what he said, obviously, about his own kid, but kind of that general direction. And the one that's
That
just
probably
like,
would have been funnier.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
everything he said was so funny. But at one point, he was talking about his older kid, who's the nicer one and a little bit naive about stuff. And he like ran into the like kitchen one day, and he's like, and he's pointing down at his crotch, and he looks down and got a boner. And I was like, what? What are you freaking out about?
I mean, true. I do that to Alicia sometimes.
And he's like, make it go down, blow on it, blow on it. He's like, nope, we're not going to start that trend. That's not going to help. Oh my gosh, his whole set was so funny. And my God, by the end of it, I was pretty damn high.
Yeah.
And we actually got to go up to him and say hi and talk to him for a second and take a picture with him. And in my head, I was trying to say, both times I've been to Comedy Works, it's been to come see you. And you've killed it both times.
Right.
Like, you're hilarious. What I did say was, I've been here 2 times. You've been here 2 times.
And he's like, I've been here more than twice, actually.
He's like, repeat customer. Nice.
And you're like,
I think he thought I was challenged, which mentally, by that point, I probably was.
hey, man,
But
you're having a good time.
dude, it was hilarious. He cracked me up.
Yeah. It's always good when like, I haven't been to a live comedy event where the person bombed. I've never been to that. I haven't seen that happen.
I don't think I have either. Being at a comedy show makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Like, because I swear, like, even if we were at the Chris Rock show, I bet we would have laughed harder than we did just watching it.
Yeah. I don't know. It just something about the way it was shot. I don't know why they did it live. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that was weird. Maybe it's probably just in the chase of trying to get that same feeling of being there live. Because
yeah.
like in most of those specials, they'll cut out stuff that is just crowd work.
Like maybe that's what they're gonna do. Maybe they're gonna cut out and re-edit it afterwards. So that was the live version or whatever.
I think so.
Sure.
But yeah, man, there was.
I just don't know what the point of doing it live was.
I don't know either. But I bet that's what their thought process is to give it that same feeling.
Right.
But yeah, and then at one point, Steve Rannazzisi, and of course, if you haven't been to Comedy Works, do yourself a favor and go immediately. But
right
now,
get up out of your chair, get out of your bed, get out of your hospital bed.
Yep. I don't even
go
care.
to Comedy Works.
I don't even care if you know the comic that's there or not.
If they're not open, break in.
100%.
You break in.
Don't
take everything. Take everything. Bring it to my house and give it to me.
But yeah, at one point, this dude stood up to go to the bathroom, but he was like in the front row, like off on the side, and he was in the middle of a joke, and this dude just gets up and he's like, "Ugh." It's like, son of a bitch. That legit scared me. Like like you guys were paying attention. I was really on a roll. That was the perfect time to murder me, and I thought that's what was going to happen.
You got to be ready, bro. Right. You got to be ready. You never know. That's how people die, is when they're not ready. Catch them slipping.
Right. Then of course,
catch me slipping.
Oh, dude, it was hilarious. It was a kick-ass night. So thanks, baby. That was so freaking fun.
Don't call me baby.
If you like this video, like and subscribe. And if you want to catch the whole podcast, it's going to be right here on YouTube every single Thursday. And we'll see you there.